Alright. Peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, emperors and empresses, chiefs and chiefs, and priests to the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or great cosmic night, depending on when you catch to see this video. My bad if the video I made earlier today ended abruptly because I ran out of space on my phone. This phone, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody deal with that problem. A lot of space getting taken up on your phone, but yeah, y'all seen the video. Y'all know how I feel when it comes to these babies, bro. APAC is something that's me. You feel me? And I'm gonna be working, figuring out ways to really get this shit in motion. You see what I'm saying? In motion. Like, this really needs to be a protection agency, agency where people can actively call in right then and there and be like, yes, instead of the cops, because you remember the cops, you can't file shit a missing person. You can't file a missing person report until like after 24 hours or some shit like that. So I'm like, that's fucked up. So anyways, y'all see what's up with that. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I wanted to talk about something just personally with y'all. Like, y'all know I treat this shit like a journal to a certain extent, like a diary, bro. Like a public diary. But like, hopefully somebody else, you know, of divine wisdom and knowledge can guide me on what it is that I'm experiencing right now, bro. And you know, y'all probably like, what the fuck what you experiencing? You good? You good? I'm good. It's just, I keep seeing so many angel numbers, bro. I don't know why. Like, don't get me wrong, I see them bitches like, you know, crazy or whatever, but like last year, or excuse me, 2025, I wasn't really seeing angel numbers like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or I don't even like to call them angel numbers. I call them synchronicities, quantum synchronicities, because that's really what they are. And I wasn't seeing them like that. But it's like soon as we get into like really like December, starting December, I've been getting like asked. I don't want to say that word on YouTube. My bad. I can't say that phrase. I've been getting fucking gangbanged by angel numbers or quantum synchronicities, synchronized numbers. And you know, don't get me wrong, I understand the meaning of, you know, most of them. You know, some of them I put my own meaning on, but, you know, 1111, parallel worlds, you about to step into a new parallel reality. You know, you about to step into a new domain, 111. There we go, hold on, my bad, y'all. You got 222, which represents transformation. 333 is, I kind of forgot what 333 was. 444 is about love. 555 is another one I think about transformation. Not exactly sure. 666. No, let me chill. Protons, electrons, neutrons. Anyways, 777. We know that represents 777. Actually, you could say it represents luck. Hold on, let me pull it up. As a matter of fact, because you know we talking about angel numbers, so I could pull them up. You feel me? I might as well just pull them up. Hold on, I'm trying to get my phone set up, but this goddamn charger, bro, like that hoe. There we go. My phone on the charger and they keep pulling it back. So, let's see. 777 meaning spiritual perfection, divine guidance, ultimate luck. So you know, like ultimate luck, and then I because you know people associate 777 with prosperity, but that's not true. That's 888. 777 just represents you're so aligned with the universe that you can't miss. Basically, you just can't miss. You so aligned with the universe, you could probably most likely hit the lottery, nigga. Powerball. Never know, nigga. Don't go try it. But 888. That's why it's casinos. Y'all see 77 in casinos. You know, they show you 777 all the time to represent that stroke of luck. 888 and I just pulled it up right here, and I knew this because my mom Dukes told me this, but 888 represents abundance. It represents financial prosperity, cosmic balance, which I've been seeing like a motherfucker. So I've been seeing 888 like a shit ton. I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that. I've been seeing 888 more than I see 777. Then you got 999, and it's a lot of angel numbers, bro. It's a lot of angel numbers. But 999, which I see also, represents the completion of a major life cycle, urging closure, release, and readiness for new beginnings. So, I just went through all of them. I could do 10, 10, and 11, 11, and 12, but I'm not trying to look up. Okay, we'll look at 10, 10. That's the final one, nigga. But I kind of put my own meaning on 10, 10 because it's like binary code. 1010, 0101, but it's 1010. And it represents personal growth, new beginnings, and awakenings, of course. Because, when you put it like this is the best way I explain 1 and 0. When you see 10, 10, like you say, new beginnings, in new awakenings, personal growth, like a baby. What is a 1 and a 0? You take that 1 and then and then after that you get a baby. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, come on now, don't do me like that, man. I hear somebody out there like, man, you ugly as hell, man. Shut your ugly ass up, big shoes, and then get that big yam off your face, ugly. Now let me chill. But that's really how I look at 10, 10. And then 11, 11, I put my own thing on that. I'll pull it up right here for y'all to read it. But I put my own thing on that. 11, 11, it just represents parallel. When you see the number 11, that represents parallel worlds, parallel realities. And you're jumping. When you see 11, 11, that means you're literally. If you want to know when you're jumping into a new timeline, if you want to know that you're quantum shifting, you'll know by seeing 11, 11. Trust me, my nigga. You'll know when you're quantum shifting because you're going to see 11, 11 when it's happening. And it's letting you know that's of course the universe, the Christ consciousness, or the crystal consciousness, letting you know that, hey, we letting you know you shifting into a new reality. We showed you with the 11, 11. You shifting into a new reality that you've been wanting, that you've been thinking about for the past month or year or whatever the case may be. It's here now. So, and then I'm going to read it right here. 11, 11, a powerful angel number representing spiritual awakening, swift manifestation of thoughts into reality in alignment with the universe. Now, I'm going to say that one part again. Swift manifestations of thoughts into reality, quantum jumping. Quantum jumping, you're shifting timelines. When you think about something so damn hard that you want, a lifestyle that you want, you working towards it every day, you're going to end up quantum jumping on that timeline. And you will know because you'll see 11, 11. So, like I said, this 2026 cycle, it's like right when December hit, I just started seeing a fuck ton of these angels like back to back to back to back, nigga, like non-stop. I can't avoid it. Cause there's been times where I avoid trying to see angel numbers and shit. I don't want to see the whole right now. I'm gonna be honest with these quantum synchronicities. I ain't trying to see them right now. But now I can't even get away from it. It's gonna come to me now. Like these quantum. You got people out here. You got people out here that wanna catch these angel numbers all the time. They be looking at the clock like, oh, it's 11:10. It's 11:10. Shit, let me go ahead and sit right here until that 11:11 hit. Me, I don't have to do that. That shit just be catching me. It just be like, nigga, I'm here. You gonna see these numbers, nigga. I just be like, damn, how you know I want to see that right now? Like, so, like I said, as I stepped into this new this shit. Okay, whatever. This new energy. 2026, right? I can't even get that shit to stay on there. If it will. As soon as excuse me. As soon as the nigga stepped into this energy, excuse me again, I burped, goddamn. As soon as the nigga stepped into this energy, I just start seeing a fuck ton of these hoes. And I'm like, I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. When some shit like this is happening to me, on a goddamn super consistent basis, I know I ain't the only one. So that's why I'm making this video here is to see who else has been getting bombarded, my bad. I just want to see who else been getting bombarded with these hoes. Like a motherfucker. I mean like a motherfucker. Nigga, wake up on how you wake up on a quantum synchronicity? Just like right now, I'm looking at my recording. As soon as I look at the recording numbers, it say 11:11. Like, but anyway, a nigga wake up on these numbers. You ever woke up on a 111? You ever woke up at 3:33 a.m.? You ever woke up at 10:10 a.m. or 12:12 p.m. or 1 2 3 4? That's another one too. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, and 2 3 4. I've been 4 5 6. I've been seeing that like a motherfucker too. And see 12:34. When you see 1 2 3 4, that means everything is falling in place. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Everything is when you see that 12:34, that means everything falling in place. You probably don't even know it, but everything falling in place how you want it to. Just like that. But yeah, how the fuck a nigga wake up on a quantum synchronicity? An angel number. That's a different type of timing right there. That's a different type of connection you got to the universe. But I'm just like, I'm more so, I want to know why am I seeing this shit so much? Like, soon as we stepped into this specific year of 2026, I just been bombarded, nigga. Straight bombarded with these angel frequencies. Or these divine synchronicities. You know, I be trying to think of things like, okay, maybe the ancestors, like, I'm in a certain part of my life where, I don't know, something big is, something very, 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 very huge is on the way. And last but not least, my ears been ringing like shit. My ears been ringing like shit on both sides, bro. Like, niggas can be like, oh, it's tendinitis. You know, as much as I be wanting to say that shit, like, okay, it's just tendinitis. I don't even want to stud that shit right now. I can't, man. I can't. That should be ringing like it's a message. Like, it happened today when I was at work. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing something, but I know I was bringing some shit out to put some shit up, you know, the stock up or whatever. And it was like right as I swung around the corner, it was some specific individual. I don't know if it was one of my coworkers or a customer. It was somebody. But as soon as I walked around them to get to where I need to be, my right ear just, out of nowhere, just, like all the noise in this ear just went out, and all I'm hearing is that frequency, like a binaural beat. And I'm like, man, is somebody talking to me or something? Like, you know, who is trying to communicate to me with this frequency? And sometimes it ranges in tone too. Sometimes it'll be a very high pitched tone or it'll be a very low pitched tone. But this specific moment in time, which was today, it was a high pitched tone, very, very high pitched, high frequency, high penetrating frequency that hit my ear, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, we'll meditate on that. You feel me? We'll think on that. on why I'm hearing that. My ears have been ringing like shit since this year started too. My shit ain't never ring this crazy before. That and these quantum synchronicities, aka angel numbers, that in the ear ringing and the quantum synchronicities, it's been fucking me, like fucking me, nigga. Pause, nigga. Pause. But that shit been riding the shit out of nigga dick. And we ain't even all the way into the year yet. We ain't even in spring yet. We ain't even made it to summer, nigga. What is finna happen? And I'm not saying that as in it's something bad, because I don't get bad feelings when I see these numbers and I experience these sounds in my ears. I be like, something big is coming. And it's not necessarily just for me. I think it's gonna be for me and what I've created. This channel, the Instagram, the people that I got behind me, bro. Something big coming for us, bro. We just gotta stay down. We just gotta stay solid, nigga. This shit double S all year, nigga. Stay solid. No, as a matter of fact, stay plasma, nigga. Cause solid is the lowest frequency. Niggas tell you to stay solid. Nah, fuck that, nigga. Stay plasma. Stay plasma, nigga. Stay gas. But all we gotta do is just keep remaining, be real, bro. Be real. Be real. Y'all know I'm not here for none of that fake shit with y'all. I'm not here. I'm not here telling y'all niggas, oh, you gotta be on semen retention. But a nigga actively beating his meat every single fucking day. Like, nah. If I tell you niggas, practice semen retention, that means I practice it. That means there's times I go a week, 2 weeks without nothing, nigga. Without stroking or fucking. If I tell a nigga, hey, fast, that means I'm fast. Y'all know me, I fast every day. That's why I'm so skinny. I don't eat. I don't be like some of these niggas. I used to be chubbier when I was a little kid, bro. I used to be chubbier. Cause I used to always fucking eat. I loved eating. I love food. That's me. And I still love food to this day. You're not gonna take that from me. Simple. But as I got older, I stopped eating less. I don't know why. I just be like, shit, one meal good for me, nigga. I guess because my size, nigga, I'm skinny. Like, one meal is good for me, my nigga. I ain't gotta eat 3-4 times a day. 3-4 different. I'm not Tismala. Hell no. I'm not that big ass nigga. So, and then when I started finding out about fasting from Dr. Sebi, and I also found out fasting from, looking at documentaries with monks. Because I used to like watching videos like that where niggas break bricks with their hands and shit. Anime is the reason I'm into like shit like Reiki, meditation, what they call that shit? Energy channeling, where you and you creating an energy in your hands, an energy field, through the use of your electromagnetic field, or what niggas call aura on social media and shit. I'm using that, and I can feel this pulsating feeling moving back between my hands. And I'm like, there's an energy there. Anime got me into that shit. And when I look into where the anime get this shit from, a lot of that anime shit got that shit from them Chinese folks and them Buddhist monks. They got that. That's a lot of that shit in the anime is based on real shit. Look up the Art of Nin. The Art of Nin. I think it's Nen or Nin. It come from that one anime show. I don't want to say it's My Hero Academia. I think it's something else. But yeah, that's real shit. Just like Ultra Instinct in Dragon Ball Z, that's based on a real thing called I think it's Mushin. M-U-S-H-I-N. It's either mush. Let me see. Yeah, mushin. A Japanese Zen concept describing a mental state of no-mindedness or an empty mind. How can Goku tap into Ultra Instinct? He had to have the angel told him, you can't think no thoughts. You just do. You can't have no thoughts. You just do. Divine instinct. Not primal instinct, divine instinct. There's two types of instincts in your body, my nigga. You got that primal instinct. You see a bitch with some fat ass, you ready to fuck. And then you got divine instinct. You see a bitch with a fat ass, but you like, you know what, hold on. What her mind like, though? Her body nice, her face nice, but what her mind like, though? Do you know what social engineering is? No, I'm not really familiar with that. Never mind. I'm good. All that brain went to that. I see why you got so much ass. All your brains and frontal lobe went to that. Two types of instincts, my guy. Or my girl. You feel me? Whoever watching. These things are based on real concepts. And when I found that out, I started looking at all this shit with the Japanese and shit. So, you know me on here, I keep it real with y'all. To get back to the main thing of what I'm saying, I keep it real with y'all on here, bro. I'm on this journey just as much as y'all. I make mistakes just as much as y'all, nigga. Do I still eat fucking chocolate chip cookies? You goddamn right. Have I had any recently in like the past week or so? No. But I'm starting to think about them hoes and some donuts. I'm not gonna cap to you. I've been thinking about them hoes. And that's me also. That means I gotta work on my parasite cleanse. I gotta get that in motion. I gotta get that back in motion. So it releases those urges. A lot of us don't know a lot of these urges ain't our urges for real, bro. It's from parasites. That's one of the main things that the medical system does not teach us or tell us about is parasites. And there's so many of them. It's so many of them, you bound to get one. And you wouldn't know it. Because they can live amongst you for years until you die. They can literally live in... Depending on how many you fucking contract. If you contract a bunch of them hoes, of course you're going to die and malnourish. But, you know, you contract one of them or whatever, that motherfucker will live in you for years, bro, until you die. Or until it dies. But I think their lifespan is... Yeah, I think their lifespan not that long. But these parasites also reproduce in a great amount of numbers. Fluke worms, tapeworms, nematodes, toxoplasma. There's a lot of parasites out there, man. And a lot of those urges ain't even your urges, them parasites. You wondering why you craving the shit out that, you know. So that's me being real with y'all. I keep it real with y'all because we all in the same, we all going through this one thing together called life. I'm not here to be no influencer, fake ass influencer. I'm making this one little ass 2-minute, 3-minute video for my 1 million followers on Instagram of me making some vegan shit, and then I turn around and go get a fire ass steak from a steakhouse, or I go get some fire ass hibachi from the hibachi spot. Fuck do you mean? I'm not doing that to you niggas. I'm gonna let you know, nigga, if I'm gonna eat some hibachi, I'm gonna eat some hibachi. The only reason I can do what I do because I can fast. I fast. That's a habit. That's just a natural habit of mine. I will go hours without fucking eating. I will go a day, 2, 3 without eating. And that alone eradicates parasites. Bro, when I was sick, I didn't eat for 3 days straight. The only thing I drank was a gallon of water. And that gallon of water, I didn't even drink the whole thing. I was only sipping on that bitch, you know, gallon of water, you know, a big ass gallon of water. I'm a little ass nigga, so, you know, I don't need much to drink. I drink one little swig and that's it. That's all I need. That shit go. So that all I ain't gonna say survive. Let me not say that, cause I had food and shit around that I could eat. I actually tried to eat. Like right before I got sick, I tried to, well, I ain't gonna say tried to eat, cause I didn't know I was sick. So 3 days before I got, no, not 3 days before I got sick. Like literally a day before I got sick, I had ate, and that shit just. And the next day, that shit came right back up. And I was like, I was like, I'm sick. I'm coughing up mucus and shit. That means I got something. 9 times out of 10, a cold, cause I got the fever. I got the chills and shit. My muscles is sore as hell in my back, in my neck. I got a fucking crook in my neck, and I don't even get crooks in my neck from, you feel me? From even just sleeping. I don't even know where the fuck. So I knew then, I was like, okay, and then this mucus sinuses is swelling up and shit. I'm like, oh yeah, I got either the flu or the cold. And I think they the same fucking thing anyways to me. And I'm like, I know how to beat this shit. My body don't endure this shit so many times. It only lasts a day for me. Literally. That's how strong my body is to most of these viruses, especially with the blood type I got. I'm like, I don't already dealt with this shit so many times. I went to work on that shit. It was one day I couldn't go to work on that shit because it really had me out. But then the next day I got up, I'm like, okay, my muscles sore and shit, but I'm like, I'm still finna go in. This shit ain't that for real. Something gotta be, in order for me to take me out, it's gotta be something detrimental. And we ain't wishing that on me. And I knew it was the flu or the cold because then everybody else at my job started getting sick. I was like, I'm seeing random motherfuckers down the street coughing them and hacking up shit. I'm like, they hit us with something in the city. So I keep it $1.50 with y'all. But yeah, I didn't eat for 3 days straight, bro. That alone wiped the fuck out them parasites, nigga. I didn't eat for 3 days straight, but drink some water, some spring water. Mental clarity, godlike, nigga. 3 days of no eating, boy. I feel like. Do you know how I feel right now? Now don't get me wrong, I did eat recently, nigga. Nigga, I just had some fire-ass chicken wraps last night. Don't play with me, nigga. But still, I feel godlike after that fast session, that 3 day, like, damn. I gotta do that again. So, I keep it $1.50 with y'all. I'm not doing none of that fake shit. And I tell niggas to live life how you want to live life. I'm not here to force you to do none of the things that I do or none of that. I just recommend it. That's all I do. You still want to eat McDonald's? Go ahead. Shit good, I know. I can't stop you. Only you can stop you. And I'm not going to judge you. Because I'm in this life just as much as you. I'm not going to shame you. Because you eat McDonald's, nigga. You probably can't afford this healthy shit just yet. Tell yourself that yet. That shit is expensive, nigga. Nigga, a bottle of activated charcoal was like almost $10. Just saying, that shit ain't cheap, nigga. I actually watched a man who developed a brand that I see in Whole Foods speaking about how bad Kellogg's is and the poisonous shit, and he was telling, and the lady was talking about, oh, well, people, the lady on the news was like, oh, well, you know, those people make their own choice, right? And he was like, well, actually, really, not really, because if you know, he went into the statistics and shit and started, you know, the people of poverty. He started naming, he's like, black people and Hispanic people. He's like, if you're really being honest, they have no choice due to the way the system is set up that keeps them from having